Video number 197. A rental car company charges 40 cents per mile for the first 100 miles and 25 cents per mile for each additional mile over 100. Write a cost function in terms of X, the number of miles driven. So X is the number of total miles driven by the car, the person renting the vehicle, car, bus, whatever it is. For the first 100 miles, we will use Y equals 0.40 times X. I think we can all agree with this. All right, for the first 100 miles, just Y equals 0.40 times the number of miles. For miles greater than 100, we'll obviously use 0.25x of some kind. Of some kind, we're going to be multiplying the number of miles by 0.25. So here's how this works. We first of all ask ourselves the question, how much will someone pay for 100 miles driven exactly? Well, that would definitely be $40, okay? So $40 is the amount that someone would pay if they drove exactly 100 miles. Now let's take a look at how 110 miles would be calculated. How would this work its way out? Well, first thing is this. I think we all agree that we would take $40, right, plus 25 cents times 10, okay? Because in this case, we already have the $40 for the first 100 miles. Then we would do 25 cents times those 10 extra miles. Okay? Now, obviously, if we just wanted to do this, we would just add this up. We would do, $2.50 plus $40 would be $42.50. But we are being asked to write a cost function. So we're going to analyze the situation a little bit differently, or a little bit more thorough. Let's rewrite 40 this way. If you can agree that that's 40, we're in good shape. Okay? So 40, this is $15 here, plus $25. This is 40. I wrote it in terms of quarters. Why quarters? Because we want to get like terms. So now I got quarters, I got 100 quarters, I got 10 quarters, I got 110 quarters. So then we could write this as, this should be 15. So what we would do is we would then say that we would have $15 plus, now I'm going to add the $25 plus the $2.50, and that would give us our $17.50 to give us $42.50. Or excuse me, that would be $25 plus $27.50. So $27.50 plus the 15 would give us the $42.50. So what we have here is this. This would be, you would actually add $15 from the first 100 miles, because we're going to plug all 110 in for X to be times the 25 cents. So then we would say that 15 plus 0.25 times X would be the second part of this. So you could almost see that this could be done a different way. If we had, 150 miles, we would do 40 plus 0.25 times, this would be a 50 here instead of 10. This would still be a 15 plus 0.25 times 100, because this would still be these two would be your $40 here. But then this would change to 0.25 times 50, okay? And then we would then add those up and put the 150 here, okay? And then this wouldn't be 15, this would be, looks like, no, this would still be 15, yeah, because we still grabbed the 15 and threw it right here. We just combine those guys together, and then you'll have 150 there instead. So you'll have 150 quarters. So as it would turn out is bam, right here. This would be your piecewise function. So basically we're saying that the cost is going to be equal to 40 cents times X if X is less than 100, less than or equal to 100. But then when X is greater than 100, we're going to do a quarter times X, and we're only going to add $15. Okay, so any questions or concerns, send me an email. Good times.